the Independence of the Seas, the Indy, Britain's favourite cruise ship. Well, whatever you want to call it. I'm Steve from Steve Parry Adventures, and this is my hints, tips and opinions on board the Independence of the Seas. Now, the Independence is a Freedom-class ship which can be found alongside the Freedom of the Seas and the Liberty of the Seas. These ships are pretty much identical, so just like her sisters, the Independence will feature a H2O zone, heated swimming pools, only if you sail from Southampton, a promenade at the centre of the ship, theatres, a flow rider, a climbing wall, and an ice rink. Although free skate isn't available all the time, you have to wait for it to be announced in the cruise compass. We found this happens around twice during a 15-day cruise. It features crazy golf and plus loads more to see and do. As for the food, which happened to be my favourite part, you'll find anything you want on this ship, from snacks at the promenade, such as pizzas, sandwiches, cupcakes, and a Ben & Jerry's shop, to sit-down restaurants and buffets. Now, the sit-down restaurant, known as Romeo and Juliet, King Lear and Macbeth, and the Windjammer buffet are all taken care of in your cruise price. And just because it's free doesn't mean it's bad. We found after 8 days at sea, the food quality on this ship never really dropped at all. Now, what to expect in each of these restaurants? Well, the sit-down restaurant is a menu service. You'll find things on there from steak to lobster. And at the Windjammer, you'll find anything from curries, pies, burgers, fries. There are 3 restaurants available as well, but they do include a service charge. There's Chops Grill, which is an American steakhouse, with a cover charge of $30 per person. You have Giovanni's, an Italian restaurant, and that's at $25 per person. Finally, you've got Johnny Rockets, a burger bar that's pretty much set in the 1950s, and that's at a cover fee of $6 per person. And to be fair, the milkshakes are pretty much worth that. Oh yeah, there's also room service available at a charge of $7.95 per delivery. There's also a Mr. Sprinkles ice cream dispenser that's available on the pool deck. That's also free of charge. Now, this video is just my personal opinions, so please don't lynch me, please. But we've tried Giovanni's sit-down restaurant, and to be fair, the quality of the food in the Windjammer and the dining hall is so good that we couldn't justify paying the cover charge again. It's not to say it's not good, but it is down to your personal choice. I mean, at the end of the day, if it's a special occasion, then you may want to consider it. With food, well, you need drink. And drinks on board, well, they're expensive. You are looking at around $8 on average per beer, and $11 on average for a glass of wine. Now, there are drink packages available, but this I'll go into in a future video. There are plenty of free drinks around the ship though. You have tea, coffee, iced water, iced tea, lemonade, and our personal favourite, the strawberry and kiwi water. Now, you'll find plenty of bars around the ship to enjoy your drinks too. For example, you got the on-air karaoke bar, the Schooner bar, Dog and Badger, Olive and Twist, and the Vineyards wine bar. As for the rooms, well, there's probably a good reason that this is voted as Britain's favourite cruise ship. See, all rooms, if you're sailing from or to Southampton, include a kettle. And we all know that us Brits love a cup of tea, as long as it's milk glassed. Yeah, it's a pretty rare find on cruise ships that I found in my experience. All rooms on board, whether they're interior, outside or balcony, are spacious and comfortable and include a bed, sofa, TV, among other comforts. Now, I can also confirm that if you are in need of an accessible room, they are spacious enough for a wheelchair user, and you are entitled to a much larger balcony if you do decide to go for a balcony room. And now for the shopping, which was Mrs. Parry's favourite part. All the shops can be found on the main promenade, and these include Michael Kors shop, a watch shop selling anything from Superdry all the way up until a high-end Rolex, a jewellery store, which includes one of the only places at sea right now that you can purchase Pandora, a perfume shop, although we did find that this is slightly more expensive than UK prices when you convert it to UK currency, a fashion boutique, a duty-free store selling your alcohol and tobacco, and finally, as standard on all Royal Caribbean ships, you have the gift shop selling Royal Caribbean merchandise amongst other items. Okay, so now time for some other hints and tips which we kind of wish that we knew before we set sail.
5.
Now, if like us you enjoy listening to the captain's speech, we do recommend sitting as close to one of the tannoys as possible. The captain's speech does happen every day. I mean, in the windjammer, you cannot hear the speakers, so sit as close as you can.
4.
Formal night on the Independence doesn't necessarily mean wearing a tuxedo. Formal night on the Independence is classed as whatever you feel as smart. Personally, I wore chinos and a shirt and was absolutely fine, and plenty of other people on board were doing the same.
3.
The dress code in the main dining hall can be slightly lax on the Independence. On a night where the dress code was smart, we seen people walking in shorts and being allowed in without any problems. Now, this isn't so bad if it was across the board with everybody.
2.
Now, I know the temptation when you get on board is to hit the shops as quick as possible. We do recommend not to do so. Most items that you'll find on the first day will be available further on into the cruise on special offer, so we do recommend waiting.
1.
Okay, so the next tip may cause some controversy. If you didn't have your gratuities included in your package when you booked your cruise, then you will be charged an automatic gratuity, which works out at roughly around $12 per day. If you don't want to be charged this and you'd prefer to tip as you go, then you are able to remove automatic gratuities from reception. Just make sure you do this on the first day. Do you know of any other hints or tips that maybe I've missed out on? By all means, leave them in the comment section below. So all in all, the Independence is one amazing ship. To be fair, it's Royal Caribbean. They could set sail on a fishing trawler and it'd still be a load of fun. You know, it's got its pros and cons, but you tell me a ship, or a hotel for that matter, that doesn't. Okay, so that's it for this video. Now, I'm hoping to make this more of a regular thing, so if you do want to hear more from me, be sure to click subscribe, or like this video if you have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and giving this video a try. It really means a lot.